As a patriotic Hong Kong citizen, could you share with us your experience in the mainland, and in what areas do you think our country has made progress in the past decade?
Yes, thank you for your question. So over the past decade, we see the continuous improvement of our country's development and people's livelihood. It is clearly evidence that the Chinese people blazed a trail to a flourishing future with strong determination, wisdom and strength. That tremendous effort has been made possible for our country's remarkable achievement in the form of rapid economic growth, long-term stability, and also prosperity. The poverty elevation is a primary indicator of an essential task for the completion of the CPC's first centenary goal of building a moderately prosperous society in all aspects. Since the 18th CPC National Congress in 2012, following 8 years of continuous endeavor, we have completed our goal of poverty alleviations on schedule, and our motherland have also eliminated the problem of absolute poverty, which is the plague for the Chinese nation for thousands of years, and it secured a major victory that has earned worldwide acclaim. So in recent years, our country's strength has also reached to a new level. For example, China's average economic growth in the past 10 years stood at around 6.6%, and it remained the main growth engine of the global economy. Its aggregate economy has increased in value from 53.9 trillion yuan in 2012 and up to 114.4 trillion yuan last year. So it's also accounting for 11.4% of the world's total in 2012 to over 18% in 2021. Also in 2020, our country has also become the world's largest trading entity, and also the renminbi become the fourth global payment currency in the last year. And also in the fields of infrastructure and IT, the total extent of the national transportation network now exceeds to 6 million kilometers. So even more impressive that the China's ranking on the Global Innovation Index jumps from the 34th in 2012 to 12th last year.
Since the 18th CPC National Congress, new progress and achievements have been made in implementing one country, two systems in Hong Kong and Macau, which are reflected in various aspects. As a barrister, how has one country, two systems played out in your area of expertise?
So since the 18th of the CPC Congress in 2012, the central government has remained firmly committed to the implementation of the one country, two systems in Hong Kong, and also taken necessary measures to address crucial issues in response to the changes in the internal and the external environment of the Hong Kong SAR as fresh challenges arose for the exercise of the one country, two systems. It also helped Hong Kong to restore our stability as well as the healthy development. So it's very crucial to our success for the one country, two systems principle, and also this is the best institutional safeguard for the long-term prosperity and the stability of Hong Kong. The central government over the past few years has exercised a comprehensive jurisdiction over Hong Kong SAR, and this effectively implemented while the Hong Kong SAR has our own high degree of autonomy has been properly exercised according to the constitutional order.
Our country just announced the selection of payload specialists in Hong Kong, and finally, Hong Kong people will have the opportunity to realize their space dreams. How has Hong Kong scientific research developed in the past decade? In your opinion, how can Hong Kong scientific research strengths be better integrated into the national science and technology development in the future?
In September last year, I remember that the Hong Kong scientific researchers and students were being invited to have a real-time dialogue with 3 astronauts who were carrying out their missions in Tiangong Space Station. So this event received a very overwhelming response from the community and also served as a testimony to the care and support of the country to Hong Kong. And also it inspired our students, many of the students, to pursue the interest on the aerospace area. The recruitment of the payload specialists in Hong Kong offers hope to give many inspiring Hong Kong youth to realizing their dreams in astronautical endeavors. So I think it is a very good opportunity for them to know more about the space development. How are we going to link to the China's development in this issue? So I think it's a very good opportunity for Hong Kong scientists as well. For the IT ecosystem in Hong Kong, it also becoming more vibrant over these few years. For example, the number of startups and venture capital investment in Hong Kong substantially increased over the past few years, and during which we have also witnessed the birth of more than 10 of the unicorns in Hong Kong. And Hong Kong is currently Asia's largest and the world's second largest fundraising hub for the biotech companies. And also Hong Kong innovation and technology development has also been internationally acclaimed. And Hong Kong is ranked the first in Asia and also the second in the world of the world digital competitiveness in 2021.
In 2013, Chinese President Xi Jinping proposed the Belt and Road Initiative. In the past 9 years, remarkable achievements have been achieved in the initiative, with more than 180 countries and international organizations signing cooperation documents with China. China's trade with countries along the Belt and Road has exceeded $1 billion. How do you think Hong Kong should better integrate into the development of this initiative?
I think first of all, we need to know what the Belt and Road Initiative is and how are we going to implement all the cooperation under the initiative. I see that there are 5 major areas, including the policy coordinations and for all the countries along the Belt and Road will having through the consultation of the equal force, equal footing, and jointly formulate and have different development plans and measures for advancing the cross-nation, national, regional cooperation and resolving problems arising from the cooperation through the consultation. And also I see that they have different facilities, connectivity, and also how to facilitate unimpeded trade. Different steps and various steps have to be taken to resolve the investments and also trade facilitations. The issue is to reduce the investment and trade barriers and to promote the regional economic integrations. And also for the financial integration, I see that Hong Kong has a role to play in here, especially for the actions taken to expand the scope of the local currency settlements and also the currency exchange in trade and investment between the countries along the route. And it also deepened the multilateral and bilateral financial cooperation and enhanced the ability of managing the financial risk through regional arrangements. So also finally, the 5th point will be the people-to-people bonds, especially on the effort will be made to promote exchange and dialogues between the different cultures to form the basis of the advancement of the regional cooperation. So Hong Kong as an international financial center for trade, Hong Kong has also always been a very, very strong business bridge between the mainland and also the rest of the world. So I think Hong Kong should build its existing foundation and strength to provide professional service support. For the new section of the LegCo, I will be urging the Hong Kong SAR government to further formulate the policies to attract more investors to come to Hong Kong.
And as the last part of today's interview, do you have any wishes you would like to send to the SAR and our country?
Yes, I believe that it is a very crucial and critical period for now for the development of Hong Kong and also the country. The country is also a very solid backing for Hong Kong to provide a broader scope of development. So I wish that the development of our country will bring in new opportunities to the rest of the world, and also how do we realize the great reunification of Chinese nation through the Chinese modernization. And Hong Kong will also flourish under the one country, two systems, and further assist in promoting the dual cycle of the domestic and also international development of the and open up to the outside world, so we can move towards the common prosperity and also to improve everyone's of the people's livelihood.